How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your boy Mars. As you guys see, we are here in Forza Horizon 5. And I got for you guys one of the newest cars added to the game. It's a Toyota Soarer. Pretty cool looking vehicle. You got a couple engine swaps into it. So I'm going to show you guys 2 engines you can do with it. Swap into it, and also the full tune, how to drive them and everything like that. You'll be surprised, they actually move really well with this vehicle. So like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe and let's get right to it. It's an orange color, as you see in the background. We got the 97 Toyota, I cannot pronounce this, Soarer or something like that, 2.5 GT. Oh, I need so many T's. All right, let's go over here to the upgrades, custom upgrades. Let's go right over here. We're going to start off with this 6.2 liter V8 with 1,000 horsepower, 846 on the torque, weighs 2,700 pounds. Of course, going to leave a rear-wheel drive, slap in the twin turbos, and let's go right over here and just put all of the parts race besides the oil and cooling. Main reason we do not put the oil and cooling is because you only gain like 8 horsepower, but a lot of weight. A lot of weight gets added, as you guys see. It goes from 27 to 2,800 on that weight there. So no need for it. Just to add a few horsepower there. And that is it. Let's go right over here. We're going to put this race, then rally on the suspension, then a race there, full weight reduction, no roll cage, and put the anti-roll bars there, race. Right over here to the drivetrain. Just pretty much all the parts are just going to be race. So very easy. As you guys see, there we go. And let's go to the tires. Make sure to put the drag tires all the way in the bottom right corner. No width in the front, full width in the rear at 275. So 3.3s would have been cool, but it is what it is. Make sure to grab any wheels you guys want that are super light. I think I have some little heavier wheels, but any wheels like this right here will work really well. Any wheels you guys want that are light, make sure to slap those on there. No need to go bigger on the front, leave it at 16, and in the rear also 16. One of the cool tricks is if you go bigger in the rear wheel, you do get a little higher in top end speed, and also gives you a nicer 60 foot. So it works out really well. Just practice with each one of the rim sizes, and eventually you'll see which one works the best. And that is it with the spacers. No need for it. If you guys want to put it, go ahead. And with the body, there is a little, cool little body you can put into it, but you're just going to add weight. So all we're going to do is take off that little spoiler there, which actually looks not that bad. And that is it with that. Let's go right to the tune there. We got 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. The final drive at 220. First gear is 460, 280, 150, 115, and 0.90. Really nice back-to-back gears. First is really short, as you guys see. Zero everything out in 7. Then we got 65, 65. So you can just want to match up to 65. That's fine. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 280. So make sure to go just a little bit stiff in the rear there. Raise the vehicle all the way up to the front and rear. And then we got 1, 10, 10, 1. So a nice equal distribution with the bump and rebound stiffness. Nothing with this, nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So let's bring it outside for a nice little spin now with the 6.2 liter V8. Looking really good. We are here at the Buenas Vista. Got the orange on there. Let's take a look here. I need to turn off the stations, but there, look at all this. This is very cool there. Let's take it out for a little spin. Turn all these stations off so I don't listen to any of it. So as you guys see, let's take it out for a little spin. Rear soft. Of course the front is softer than the rear, but all in all it gives you that nice squat there that you want with it. So all in all, the car actually traps really well. For it, I honestly thought that it was not going to. But with a 6.2 liter, a lot of people most likely going to be using this engine swap for the quarter-mile drag scene, and it weighs around 2,700 pounds. So it's right good at the weight limit. Majority of the guys do about either 27, 28, kind of depending on their feel. But about 2,500 on the weight and up is kind of ideal. With 2500, you do get way quicker cars to come around. But yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing. They either do 3000, 2800 with the weight. So let's bring the car here to the quarter mile, which is this little pole right over here is the quarter mile. This one right there, as you guys see. So first of all, let's get the tires hot. And also let me show you guys my settings, because a lot of you guys be like, why does my car spin so much? Is because you are in simulation most of the time. If you want to not have your rear wheel drive car to spin like crazy, switch this to standard. If you are in simulation, you will spin. Manual with clutch is the way to go. Rewind on is good, just to rewind back. No need for the launch control at all. Those are my settings, so hopefully you like that. And let's line it up real quick right over here. And to launch it is just going to be e-brake, gas, and clutch. So when you press the e-brake and gas, take a look at the RPMs. They're going to shoot up. When you see them shoot up, then you press down the clutch. See, if it did that there, it's because it did not work. Some vehicles, when you press the e-brake and clutch and it sticks there at 2000, you can tap on the clutch and get it to go higher. But if it does this here, it doesn't work. So you just got to reverse and then forward again, come to a stop, boom, and then try it again. E-brake, gas, clutch. There we go. Now we're a little higher. I have 3 buttons pressed down, the e-brake, the gas, and the clutch. Now we're having the e-brake and gas pressed down. I can tap on the clutch, get it a little bit higher. We have 22 pounds of boost. Torque is 628. I'm a little bit forward, but all you got to do is let go of the e-brake and the clutch, and the car does a really nice smooth wheelie like that. You're going to transition all the way to fourth, finishing off at fourth at boom 167, 168, which that makes it pretty good as a bracket vehicle. The 168 is really well, kind of keeps up with a lot of the muscle cars. Normally the lot quicker vehicles pass the 170s or they touch a 170, but it being a 168, it's average to a lot of the muscle cars there. So all in all, of course it is whoever can have a quicker reaction, all that good stuff. And you can make this tune a lot quicker since this is a base tune. Make sure to do e-brake, gas, clutch again. There we go. Tap on the clutch when you have the e-brake and gas pressed down. Let go of them too, and then transition those gears very easy and smooth, as you guys see. And if you get a nice, tune with it, you can probably do a 168 consistently. But all in all, I'm pretty surprised by it. Nothing crazy for it, and it does well. Good thing it's not trapping low 160s or 150s or anything like that. So that's not what I wanted. I kind of wanted it to be around this number here. So really good car to bring out, JDM with a V8 in it, and you guys can race other people with it. But now let's do the other engine, which is going to be that 2JZ engine, the one that a lot of people are probably going to do as well. Let's go to here. Let's load it up. If you guys go here, let me load it up. It's going to be 1200 horsepower. Load that up there and install it. And I'm going to show you guys the build on this one as well. And then we're going to take it out for a little spin, and that'll sum up the video. Really nice little car they gave us. Resembles the other Toyota, or the Lexus. But it is what it is. Let's go over here and show you guys the tune real quick. 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. We got 220, 460, 280, 150, 115, and .90. It's identical to the V8 one. Nothing with this. And 7 all the way in the bottom. 65, 65. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear. I went lower here so the vehicle doesn't wheelie like crazy. It's a really good trick here to make your front end lower. So what that does by making your front end lower, it takes longer for the front end of the vehicle to raise up. So like that gives you a way better distribution. So like you don't have to, your back end doesn't touch the ground and you lose momentum. So front end, lower it. It does help out. You can play with this, making it as low as you can until you're gonna find a way that the car's just gonna start spinning on you. Then you're gonna gotta raise it again. So that's a really nice trick there with the ride heights. for all the cars that do major wheelies and they just kind of back in, touches the ground. You don't want that. So then we got 110, 10, 1. Nothing with this, nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So let's go to the build here. It's going to be exactly the same as you guys see now. We're at 1200 horsepower. Still weigh around 2,700 pounds there, just like the other engine. And of course, we're rear-wheel drive. With the build, everything on this one, though, it's going to be race. So make sure just to put all the parts race. There's no oil and cooling. And everything else is exactly like the first tune. So I'm going to go by really quickly just to show you guys, but it's exactly like the first tune with no roll cage, anything like that. Over here it's going to be just pretty much race, just like you guys see. There we go. And of course the same exact, drag tires, no width in the front, full width in the rear, and any wheels you guys want that are lights, slap those on there. And if you wanted to put the spacers, and make sure to take off that little spoiler there. And that is it. That is it with the 1200 build. Let's take it out for another spin now. Now it's the 2JZ from a NASCAR vehicle, Toyota NASCAR. To be a little bit more exact. All in all, as you can see, look how the front end is lower compared to the rear. So it's going to give it a little bit more of a, make it tougher for it to wheelie, I should say. Let's get these tires hot. This is 1200 horsepower we are dealing with. If it doesn't work for you a few times, it's because of the, you got to do a couple launches with it, and then it'll start gripping really well. So if it does that, if anything, you just do a few clicks on first gear towards speed. So let's do e-brake, gas, and clutch. There we go. Now we got 23 pounds of boost. Torque is 454. And all you got to do is let go of the clutch and the e-brake. There you go. See, the back end still touched the ground a slight bit. Mainly it's because I got those tires extremely hot, gripped a lot better. But as you see, you can have it tapping there, that fourth gear at 204, 205 on the half a mile. So really, really nice vehicle. Now you got it with that 2JZ in it, screaming. Makes more sense, especially with the Toyota. And as you see, you see what that first gear does. It kind of spins a little bit through it. What that makes it do is not have that front end raised way too high, which also still gets a really well launch with the vehicle. So all in all, this is just more for simpler for all you guys to be able to use it and do as many launches with it and things like that. If it does spin for you, make sure to get those tires hot. Now look at that, just perfect. All I did was lower that front end and made that first gear, of course, as short as possible. Still got more little wiggle room to make that gear a little bit shorter and things like that. So all for you guys to do and tune. And that is it. Hopefully you guys like it. Subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye now.